Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lax Lives. I'm Lakander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. Don't worry. You know what? I changed my mind. I was gonna say don't worry, I wasn't working on the end, but I was working on the end, because I will never stop working on the end, apparently. There's this door open. Uh, so I have added a little wine cellar down here. I wish we could do bottles, but, I don't really know what to do with bottles. I saw this in a video, and I thought it was pretty awesome, especially for my little bar here. So, yeah, that's all I did. Just add a little wine rack made out of stairs. And all it is stairs stacked together. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't figure... I gotta clean that up, though. Look at that. I got a big gap right here. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. Oh, and I put in some counters. I know that I had counters in here, but I went ahead and finished them off a little bit, so... I need to get a bucket of water in here for the sink, though. Added a bookshelf, so we got some books to read. Threw in some books upstairs here. You know, pretend books to read. I'm not going to take the time to write out some books. Nobody stays at my inn anyways. Oh, and I've been working on the Harbor Master's place. So... as you know, I've been struggling to try and figure out what I wanted this building to look like, and I didn't like the way it did look with all the nether brick, and then I like the gray stone and nether brick together. I didn't like the nether brick touching the nether brick roof. I do like the nether brick roof. You know, and it is supposed to be like an office kind of building in my mind anyways, so... I didn't want it to be too fancy, but I didn't want it to be ugly either. I mean, not that it's ugly. I mean, it's just... I didn't want it to be too plain, I guess, is what I want to say. But I didn't want it to be, you know, crazy like the inn here. Which was supposed to be fancy to attract people. Not that that's really that fancy, but, you know. So, thanks to the new update, I came up with something I kind of like. I've gone ahead and taken out the heck? That flower startled me. I've gone ahead and taken out the stone slabs that were lining the whole top here. I raised the middles up, four stone bricks here, and then filled this in with gray stained glass. And I know this side looks really plain, because this is the side that the desk is going to be on. But if we come around to the other side, you can see we got a nice window in the middle, and I kind of like the way it looks. I'll like it better when they take care of whatever this is. I guess there's a glitch in the glass still a little bit, but I tried some different colors out. I didn't like the red. I thought it clashed maybe a little bit with the nether brick, or maybe it was just too much red for my taste. And I tried the blue, and I didn't want to add more colors to the building really. And so I tried the black. Did I say black? I tried the black, too dark. Went with the gray. And I've been looking at some different things you can do with the colored glass, and I've got some ideas. I actually want to apply some to my barn back at the farm. Since you know, I've been on real farms before. I know that the windows in barns aren't usually the cleanest, and so with the stained glass, I want to kind of throw up some stained glass, and you know, just replace some of the clear glass panels with some of the stained glass panels. You know, like maybe some light gray or white, just to give it that fogged over, not cleaned well look, and maybe the occasional brown to make it look like it's a little dirty. And then, what else did I do in here? Oh, I brought back some bookcases here. These are going to be the records that the harbor master keeps on, you know, all the ships who have to report in when they dock. And then I worked on the ceiling a little bit. This took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to do. Since you need 2 blocks to do these redstone lamps up, because you have to have somewhere on it a switch to turn it on. So what I've got is... they're just hanging here, and then on top of them is a lever to turn them on. And so I went ahead and I did the stair beam thing that I like, and this is spruce, and I think it looks really nice up there against the nether brick. And then it's just stairs upside down, spaced apart. And then I put stairs on either side here to make it look like a bracket to hold the lights in. I think it turned out pretty well. Now my plan is to get some desks in here, like a big stand-up desk maybe, and I want to get some. I'm not sure what else I want to put in here. I know I need a reporting desk for people to come in and report their ships have landed or whatever that's called. Kind of like a DMV thing, you know. Maybe not quite like the DMV, because who wants to go to the DMV? But you know, ships won't dock that often here. Especially, I mean, it's only a couple of docks you can even, or piers you can pull into. So, I mean, how many ships are they going to have in at the same time? And then I thought maybe the tax collector guy for the harbor would be in here too. And so he's going to need a spot probably back here. And we'll need some way to store the money, although that might be a different building because it might need more security than this building. I haven't got the doors in here yet, and I'll probably put a sign up. I know I said I was going to maybe try with the stained glass to make an anchor, but I didn't make the building big enough. That was my original intent. Although I could do floor-to-ceiling windows on the side here and just do up like 3 panes, and then, or I guess I actually need, what's that, 3 and 3 high, and then up the middle as an anchor, but it's too much decoration, I think, on what's supposed to be just an office building. So I might just get some more bookcases in here. I ran out of paper, so which we'll look at in a minute because I've been using a lot of paper lately, and we'll go see why. But yeah, I think this is coming along pretty nice. I really did like the way this turned out. I just wish that little flicker wasn't in there because that's really irritating. But other than that, I like the way this building looks now. We should look at what it looks like from inside the inn. This is my highest point so far, and if we got time, I'll run you out and we'll look at some of the guys from the Feed the Beast server that I play on have joined my vanilla Minecraft, and this is too high. All we can see is the roof. Let's go down a floor. But so they have started building a castle, I guess, and I went out and looked at it today. It looks pretty nice. I'm sure they won't mind. Or if they do mind, I guess they can get off my server. Alright, let me jump down here. I also did some more work on the piers. Now, I want to add a security building right here, just a little one. And I want to add a couple of police cutters, I think they're called. They're just small, fast ships. They're not meant to... I need to fix that water, too. They're not meant to carry cargo or anything like my big sailing vessels, so they need to be, you know, just a couple, maybe 4 blocks wide at the most. Probably like 3 blocks wide, long, thin, sharp sails kind of thing. And I thought I'd dock one here and then, you know, have one out in the bay. But this will be the dock that they come into, and this will be where the harbor police building is. It's going to be small because it's not going to be the headquarters. It's just their, you know, like their guard station. Because we will, you know, we've got the tower, we've got to fill in. I'm running here to sleep. I don't want to run around with the skeletons and creepers and whatnot. Let's see if it lets me sleep. Yep. Hey, you know, I just thought I haven't really noticed the bug where you flip around in your bed lately. Now, we have not updated yet. There has not been an update. So we are still on... I guess we can look at this from my mule. Come on, Ransom. Man, he got lost the other day. I was out working with my paper that I'm going to show you, and he took off, apparently, while I wasn't here. Somehow snapped his leash, and probably took me an hour to find him, and he was just out there in the woods wandering around. But I went ahead and added a third pier. I thought 2 was not enough. Although, you know, these are pretty far out from the warehouses. So I don't know. I think I might shouldn't have piers here at all, actually, now that I've got them out here. But I don't know, because I still got all this space to work with. So this I'm gonna clean out, take out these things where there used to be a pier. I know, I worked on all this to get it nice and wide, and then I decided there wasn't enough pier. So I came over and added another pier, but this is going to be like the little marketplace. So I'm going to throw up maybe this whole area here might actually be a marketplace. We'll have to see how big things get. This will be like the grand square as you enter town kind of thing. We got the park there, and then this will have like merchant wagons, and if I can do a merchant wagon, maybe some tent kind of thing, and then you know, there'll be the docks, of course, will come along. The dock workers will unload this way. I'll probably add in another row of warehouses, and then out this way, it's going to start getting wooden instead of stone, because this is where the nice area ends. So we'll have to see how that turns out. I haven't gotten there yet. I spent the weekend pretty ill, and honestly, it's been pretty horrendous. I had a dentist appointment, and then like 2 days before the dentist appointment, came down with a head cold that lasted for like 2 straight weeks. The dentist put me on antibiotics for my tooth, which is now what's it called? Root canal. Got a root canal, and so 2 days after I come off the antibiotics, I come down with the stomach flu. So it's been about, I don't know, like 7 weeks now since I haven't been ill in some form or another. It's getting pretty exhausting. Hopefully I get over this and I'll be done for a while. Like the rest of winter. But, yeah. So, I've been out working on maps. And I know we've looked at the maps before, but I finished. And I finished my second map setup that I have been working on and working on and working on. And it has not gone well. So this is my completed 512 by 512, what I call the level 3 map. So there's the farm. There is Fox Harbor. There is my little winter village for that we had, remember, on the previous map. I haven't been out there really since I put it in, other than to hit it up on the map. They need to fix this bug. When you move in close, it starts to fade away. But I think this looks awesome. If you want a good idea what the new terrain generation looks like, I think this does it pretty well. The light green patches, like in here, those are plains. The darker green patches are forest. And then you can see the water, and then the deep water. And you can see there are beaches like everywhere now. The dark gray stuff, that's not my towns, those are mountains, and they are now stony. And then you got this weird stuff up here. This sandy colored stuff in the corner is actually gravel, and I don't understand why it shows up on the map as sandy. There was something else on here that I thought showed up weird. I honestly don't remember what it was, though. This island here, though, this thing is just spectacular. Maybe we should run out and look at that real quick. It is just awesome. It's like a huge cliff face um, island. I don't know if I can actually find it though. Let's uh, let's just waste some time, I guess, running out there. Let me make a boat. I had a boat. Of course it broke because there's no way I can keep a boat alive anymore. They don't stop. I don't know what the mechanic is, but they start going, and they just don't stop going. I know you... Well, I guess I don't know. That's the problem. Well, I keep falling in that. That's why I let the water in. Alright, get in the boat. Now, I know it's out this way. We could probably swing by my little town so we see out through here. I really like the deep oceans now. What in the world is that? It's like weird underwater chunks not loaded or something. I really like the deep water. I think that stuff's awesome. Because before, you know, you had the ocean and it was a few blocks deep, but this stuff is like 20, 30 blocks deep in places at least. And so it's very, very impressive. Hopefully I can get out through here. Now the only downside I've seen with the new generator is that if you're not in an area that includes the biome you're after, it can be really hard to find a new area. I mean, you've seen my map. Yep, there's the little... Oh, I forgot! No! And there she goes. Told you, can't stop those boats. That was me holding backwards. This is me drowning in the water because I can't get out. Build me another boat, please. It's really funny. I made it out of spruce. And when it breaks, it gives me back. Oak. This place, though, I need to come out and work on some more, too. Alright, come on. Let's get out of here. Yeah, mule, yeah. But yeah, it's hard to find like a new desert or jungle, and so I don't like that. Not that there isn't, not that I don't have access to jungle. It's just a bit of a hike from my place, but it's usually a bit of a hike trying to find new biomes, anyways. But I've yet to find a desert. I know one of the guys on the server said he has a oh, I think this might be it over here. This is really awesome too. Do you see this island here? This is the new generator. This isn't something you used to get really. I mean, you get islands, but these actually, with the beach sand on them stuff, really look like islands. Hey, you turned around. Is this my island I wanted to show you guys? Yeah. Problem is that I'm moving fast in this boat, and it's not all loaded in. I also came on it from a better angle. Don't. Oh, I hit the squid. Well, I guess this will give it time to load in now. Look at this thing. Look at this terrain generation. This is just awesome. I am so impressed by what they've done. I'm not impressed by my inability to drive a boat, though. Maybe we can make it over this little island here. Yeah, we're not going to make it out to that castle today, but I just really, really like this island for some reason. And, actually, I don't even know that it's an island. I just know that it's on the edge of my map. But I don't know. There's just something about the way it renders in the stone now. You got the snow-capped mountain there. This must be Extreme Hills Plus or something. You never used to get these cliffs like this. Well, I can't say never, but I don't remember seeing cliffs like this. Unless it was a hole in the ground, and then, you know, you're a dead man because it's a hole in the ground and you weren't paying attention, you fell in. I remember one time, One time I was doing a hardcore map, and if you never played hardcore, it's a sitting in the game, and what it does is it it means that you get one life, and so the first time you die, the world is deleted if it works right. I my computer for some reason doesn't care that it's supposed to delete the saved game, and will sometimes just keep it and let you load back in, which I manually say, hey, delete this world, I failed, usually. Sometimes I say, that wasn't my fault, and I shouldn't have glitched dead, and then I'll ignore it. Look at that waterfall. I love this too. I don't remember seeing a lot of these before, but I love these over the side waterfalls, and I love when it happens with lava. In fact, that's something I would like to see in the game is, how about some volcanoes? There's just, you know, like I played with a mod called Biomes of Plenty, I think, or Extreme Biomes or something like that. And it concluded volcanoes, and I always thought they were awesome, and that is definitely something they need to add into the game. Although I think I saw somebody post something about a volcano, but I thought maybe it was player made because well, I haven't seen a desert either, so you couldn't prove to me right now that there's a desert, if I go by that logic. Alright, I need to get out of here. This skeleton's gonna kill me. Where's my bow? Yes, yes, I know. You're shooting me. Bugger off. I hate skeletons. I hate them more now than I used to. They're not any more dangerous. Well, that's not true. They are more dangerous, but they're really, really annoying now. And I can't stand it. Especially when you can't fight them in the water at all. That's just wrong. But yeah, so I really thought that island was cool. Maybe you didn't think it was cool, but I thought it was cool. They still need to work on chunk loading, though. I would think that it should load in faster. This looks pretty nice, too. Once again, I keep hitting the wrong button. I just really am impressed by the terrain generator now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was good before. I was really impressed with it before, I guess. But, I know I bring it up a lot, apparently. Nobody said that to me, but I just feel like I talk about it too much. But it does, everything seems to flow together more naturally. Although my poor winter town here is no longer in a winter biome, which kind of defeats the purpose yet, I guess. Defeats the purpose yet? I don't know. You can see I was using my map here to try and map my way as I was trying to find the spots for my map. That was something I was going to show you, and I got sidetracked by going to look at that island I thought was so awesome. I made like 12 maps that didn't even make it on that wall because I couldn't find the middle of the area that I was trying to map. It was terrible. And so can I fit under this? Ooh, I can. It's a good thing this wasn't real life, because I'd have probably just decapitated myself there. And that wouldn't have been good. I think this little island here is funny, or this little peninsula is funny. No, 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 no. We're almost back home. Think we can make it to the other guy's place in 5 minutes? We're gonna try. I'm gonna wreck my boat, too. So I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, just a terrain generator. I think it flows together so much more naturally now. and I've been really impressed by it. Although I wish I could find a mesa biome so that I could hack up a bunch of hardened clay so I can stop hunting for clay. But since I can't find a desert, I can't find a desert type biome near it. But maybe when well, it doesn't help that I've also gone 1,000 blocks in every direction, setting up this world the first time. I don't want to go down to my mine. We're trying to get over to the nether portal so we can look at this contraption. I'm hoping that they'll be updating to full 1.7 here soon, but I know it was rumored that 1.7 was going to officially release with... Man, it sounds like there's 100 bad guys around me there. That 1.7 was going to release Minecon, which is at the beginning of November. And I didn't think it would take them that long because this thing was pretty well off with the first update, first snapshot, I mean. And oh yeah, we made it playtime. I forgot how close it was. I need to figure out where they are on my map. Oh, this is new. This is nice. I like their little terrace field here. That's really spiffy. Oh, it's an auto farmer. Look at that. I don't have anything automated. I barely play with redstone. What it is they've got the pistons, and the pistons hold back the water from the source blocks there. And so they wait for the wheat to grow, and then they need to finish it at the bottom here. Oh, they're going old school with it, I guess. All they gotta do is put in some hoppers down here, and it would catch it all. But I think, and so once the wheat's all filled up, then you just pull the lever, releases the water, breaks all the wheat. You just go down the bottom, collect the wheat and seeds, come back up, start planting. All right. Yeah, they got horses with diamond armor now. They didn't have that when I was here earlier tonight, I don't think. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't want to go down. I want to go up. We want to look at the walls. I thought they did a pretty good job at the walls. I wanted to show you. I like their. I mean, they're not done yet, of course, but I mean, they've only been playing for, I don't know, what, a week and a half on here. So, but I was really liking the way their walls are contoured to the land. I thought that was really cool. Oh, that fence there is new as well. I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, it's still open on this side. I don't know what they're doing with the being open. This is what they were working on when I left. That and lighting up the walls. So, yeah. I thought you might like to see what the other guys on the server are working on. There's actually a pair of them that work on this, so the other guy, he's just gone crazy with his contraptions. He's got villagers to trade with and an iron farm and all sorts of stuff. We might have to go out and gander at his stuff sometime. I was out here tonight to see what they had done since I hadn't been over here since they started, and was pretty impressed at how much they've got done. I mean, granted, it's just throwing down some blocks, but it's a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks. Oh, they got this nice little tunnel underneath the lake here, too. Which I thought was kind of funny. I'm sure they won't mind me looking around on here. A lot of dirt and a lot of cobble. All right. So that's what I've been working on today in the last couple of days. Well, no, I haven't really been working on anything the last couple of days. That's what I've been working on between episodes anyways. I thought maybe they would fix the backwards mobs between last time and this time, and they have not. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Um, there's actually a couple of bugs they've got. One of them is can't connect to the network after you've been on a server. So like if I quit this, I can't reconnect to this server. I have to completely close up my client, which is new. But I think that has something to do with the network code, because if I open Feed the Beast, which is a Minecraft mod, it logs into the Feed the Beast server, and then to make sure that... Oh man. It's like an army, just really... There was this many mobs standing here when I left. I mean, it sounded like it, but I couldn't see them. I think you're liars. Anyways, so it logs into the Minecraft server to make sure you have a valid account, and then if you need Minecraft, it will download Minecraft for you. Don't know why I charge skeletons in the water, but I continue to do it. And so whatever happens when it logs in, I can't then close it down and load into Minecraft without typing back in my username and password. So that's a little weird to me. Hopefully they figure out whatever the new login deal is, but yeah. Alright, we're gonna call it here. There's my map. I don't know where those guys are at. This is what, 640, 900, and they're at 400, 100. They told me. I guess I should check. So if I go into the Nether, I actually have to turn around and come back this way. I don't know where they're at, I guess. But I do. I go into the Nether this way, but my Nether... No. And then I take a right. I go in my Nether. I come out. And then take a right. So they must be over here somewhere. Didn't make it on my map, though. You'd think it would. I can't believe it's that far. It's got to be, like, right here. Maybe I should expand my map another... Yeah, it's not going to happen. These are terrible... No, that's not true. If you sit down and take your calculator and calculate this out, you can figure it out. All you got to do is find the center spot in the map and stand at it, write down your coordinates, and then whatever direction you want to move in, just add the size of the map. So if I went north, or whatever direction that is, I'm going to pretend it's north on my map here. It's 512. So this was 640, 900, went north. That's 512 added. Or actually, this is 512 added. This was 512 subtracted. What was that red spot there? Must be some lava. And so you just keep doing that. Well, this map here, I did like, you know what? That'll be the last thing I show you. I did that map on the side like 5 times. Look at this. These are all my maps, all my failed maps, trying to get that to work. It was terrible. Drove me crazy. That's a lot of work. Now these aren't crazy maps like this one. This is the big map, 1024, I think, by 1024. As you can see, I barely have any of that filled in. But this map here, this map is big enough that you get the center filled in when you... Well, first you create it, and then you have to go to the center to create it, and then you have to expand it. And then once you've got it to the size you want, then you got to hope that where you created the map is the center of the new map. Otherwise, you get maps that are off. And so I thought it was done, and then I got looking, and I had 2 of these lakes right here, right next to each other. And so I went out, and I mapped it again, and I came back, 2 of these lakes right next to each other. So I mapped this again, still 2 lakes right next to each other. So then I did this one again. All I can figure is that it was 1152 I had to go to, and I must have been going to 1052, and it was just making my map off. It was driving me crazy. So, all right, click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.